so let's see. I can't see if anyone is actually here though. So I can see that folks are joining, but I can't actually see people. So can folks actually like type in to say hello? Let's see if there's not a way for me to. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so I see Tamika. Okay, hello. Yay. Uplift your wild spirit. Hello. Yay. Okay, this is working. Okay. This is working. Awesome. So I may have to figure out a way to like I'll play with the levels and stuff. I'm actually at my table and I'll pull some cards and do like just some quick messaging. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna give a few minutes for folks to kind of join in. Say hello when you come in. Hello. Awesome. Okay, so this is working. I love it. And I can do the landscapes. That's dope. Okay, so I'm at the table. We'll do, can you guys can hear me okay, yeah? With the headphones in? This might have to be the look. That would be awesome if I can do longer monthly forecasts and be doing longer monthly astrology and get into okay, awesome, perfect. Hello. Yay, I'm so excited that this is working. Yay, technology. So amazing. Okay, so all right, so it looks like we only have 4 folks. So I hope everyone is able to like transition over. Okay. Let me just pull guidance real quick for us. Thank you. Thank you. Let's pull some guidance. So let's see what Spirit is wanting us to pay attention to, and then hopefully other folks can make it over. Okay, so this is about this King of Wands. So this is about our spiritual power, vitality, abundance, joy, zest for life. The action we need to take, what we need to focus on, is the 3 of Pentacles. So working together, working in collaboration. You don't have to do things on your own. That's interesting, actually, because there's been a bit of that message that's been coming through actually for much of this past week. And so, hey, Natalie. Let me get the hair on this side. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to deal with. This is my first time doing locks, so I'm just like, it's weird. But yes, hello everyone. But this message about working together now. It's like we're already in this place of personal power, and now we need to work in tandem with others, and to not feel like we have to do everything on our own, and to make use of the support that is there and available. And that's how we all kind of glow up and show up, right? So what we've recently come out of is this 5 of Pentacles energy, which is, having to make some shifts. And this might be shifts in our friends groups, our soul groups, how we show up in the world. Things may have been kind of up and down. Yeah, we've been going through some changes in our belief systems for sure. And also really being considerate and conscious of how we create and how we manifest. All right. But we are already sitting in a place of mastery. We have the Empress here. But this is very much about our beliefs and what we want in the world, and staying connected to our value system. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Yes, I got it done yesterday for the film. I'm so excited. My head's still getting used to it because it's a little tight, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm actually going to close this window because it's a little cold. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the message. That in order to build what we want to build, in terms of wealth, abundance, relationships, health, all those kinds of things, this does involve creating new community with others, new associations, new contracts. And leading with the wisdom that we've attained at this point of knowing what works and what doesn't work. The changes that need to be made from this point, they're not really going to be big changes. It's like minor tweaks. It's just like weeding the garden, not uprooting everything. So it's just small pivots in how you move and how you work and how you interact. Okay. So let's take questions from folks in the group for those who are watching. That was a pretty straightforward message. Nothing really big with that. And that's another thing too that's nice with all the fire energy. Like, it's pretty direct, pretty straightforward. It's not a lot of layers per se. It's just like, there's a target, go for it, and we're done. But yeah, let's play for a little bit for the next 20 minutes so I can answer questions with the tarot. Who is needing or would like some guidance? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Type in your question in the chats. I will answer. I wonder if there's a way to actually let's see, I draw 5 of Pentacles often. I've been wondering if it's related to the fact that I had a near-death experience. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles is so much, like, astrologically, it's the moon in Taurus, and that very much is talking about belief systems. With it being a Taurus card and the moon itself, that can talk about the physical body. Yeah, I'm not sure. Why is that? Hold on. But for me, Uplift Your Wild Spirit, it really would just depend on what other cards are coming with it or what the message is that you're getting. That resonates with me in terms of building a new networking connection. I just had that conversation with someone on Thursday, and it's been reoccurring for the past few months. Yeah, and that is also, I think, a huge part of why I got the assignment for doing the Lightworker Academy, is because creating that hub for folks to connect who are like-minded is really, really important. and folks who are, like I said, really ready to go to their next level, which basically just means it's that similar energy of just like minor tweaks that are going to give large gains. Because most people are already operating at a really nice level of mastery, and they're just needing a little bit more information here, a little bit more information there, and it really can have exponential effect on their life and what they experience. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting new folks, expanding my own network, and of course, being big sis, as I say. But yeah. But Olivia Wild Spirit, are you needing guidance about your near-death experience, or were you just sharing? And then also, if anyone has any questions that they would like answered. Both, could you possibly ask the cards where I can look to find more supportive community? I'm very alone here. So you're having difficulty finding community in the physical where you are? Is it a possibility to leave where you are? Move somewhere else? What's your first name and your sun sign? Uplift your wild spirit. And then side note, I would say check out as well my Lightworker Academy and apply if it floats your boat. So Jillian and Pisces, okay. I don't like that this actually, like, it shows the comments and then it disappears. I'd like to be able to scroll. Oh, actually I have to just touch it, okay, on that side. All right, so where can you look to find more supportive community? Okay, so first off the bat, I got the Ace of Wands, and that talks about some new opportunity or door open that just that is there or present. So can you tell me if that? So the Academy for Tamika. So if you go to my website, so it's basically the same thing as the channel name, Inner Sun Alchemy, innersunalchemy.com. All the information for the Academy is on that homepage. You can read through all of that. It lists all the classes, gives the dates for everything, the time for everything. Like it's basically everything that you need to know. The cost is only $500. Like it's ridiculously low priced compared to what I'm, going to be expending energetically just because I wanted to make it as accessible as possible. But you can, at the bottom of the homepage is the email address where you can send me a message to say that you're interested, and then I'll send you the application questions. And so I'll review the application questions, and then I also go into counsel with spirit. And based off of those two things, I make the decision on whether folks are brought into the Academy or not. But I really only try to go in counsel on Saturday, so I'm going to review the applications that I got over the past week today, and go into counsel and see what's the deal with that, and then send out acceptance letter or decline letters today for those recent folks, and then I just do that weekly, so it's not too much, but all the info is there. So Jillian, um, so what I'm seeing here is that there has been some opportunity that has opened up and you are needing to take action on that to shift and to move. So, um, the Ace of Wands pop out, and then I have Wheel of Fortune. So something has been in the works for a while, and things are shifting and are turning, and you need to be going in that direction. Because you've already done what you needed to do to get yourself stable and established. Like you're good. Um, but you've been hermiting too much, and it's time for you to make that shift. So if you've been getting that pull, the inkling of moving and everything, it'd be time to do so for sure. Throughout this next year, at least, you can, it doesn't have to be like at this moment, but while Jupiter is making this transit, it would be supported. Because your heart is definitely opening. You're more open and receptive, much more balanced emotionally, which is good. Very intuitive. You have a nice, strong mind, good business mind, know how to keep things balanced. But there is some stuff that is triggering fears, though. One second. Did you recently have some kind of split either with a friend or romantic partner or business partner? Or has it been difficult for you to have partnership regardless of the context of just shared vision working out? Okay. So how are you sabotaged though? How are you sabotaged? Because there's still something about this that you're not wanting to face, or that you're not quite clear about. A man who wanted me to date him spread lies about me. Well, I mean, but the thing is though, if the folks were true friends, they wouldn't have believed the lies. I mean, flat out. So this might be more of an issue of discernment. Um, okay, so, but for your friends though, if they really were friends and they know you and they know your character, they wouldn't have turned. So, um, there is a message here about discernment of people. Okay. So it might have changed you, but there still might be, you may still have to really learn how to develop appropriate relationships or who's really in alignment with you, because the location change isn't actually going to change anything. Because depending on where you go, it will actually amplify what's there. Because wherever you go, that's where you are, right? The location doesn't actually make the difference. Um, So there's an issue here of giving too much, it looks like, actually. And just issues of trusting people in general that need to get worked out. So, you know, with this Jupiter energy coming up, this also can talk about healing, because Jupiter helps to facilitate that and can help you walk through that and ascend out of whatever those patterns are. So, you know, I'm sure there was a lot that came up over the past year, but there may still need to be some healing and clearing that needs to occur. And again, it's not to say that you can't move, you can, but the moving isn't going to fix anything. You do have to kind of deal with whatever the stuff is that you're not wanting to face, you're not wanting to deal with. And this may be just because, you know, you had experiences growing up where you had a father who wasn't emotionally available, or even a mother, and you didn't quite really know how to read people or their intentions. Makes sense. As for my NDE, I talked to what I believe was an angel. I'd also like to know if you can glean any info on who it was that I talked to. Oh, both mom and dad weren't emotionally available. Yeah. So that's where the healing needs to occur. If you want to be able to shift things, like, you got to do that deeper healing, for sure. Cut those cords with the parents. Rewrite those contracts energetically. Well, if you're wondering who you talk to, you should actually ask directly. It's important for whenever you're dealing with any energetic being, to take the agency and to say, okay, who are you? What should I call you? What is your intention here now? What is your intention with me, etc., etc. You know, physically, your body will tell you if something is good or not, if it's at peace and there's no tension in the body. But that's something that you need to be doing, because you need to retain your power. There are a lot of angels. Everybody has their own angels. When I did, the only name I received was Akasha. Okay, so that Akasha literally means soul. So that to me is a confirmation that, yeah, you need to be doing some work to clear it could be the name of being. The thing is, it's, you know, names are really just ways for spirit to interface with us in a way that we can understand. Because it's based, like, this is our language and it's something that we've made up. It's not really what is. So it could be the name of that being that you were interacting with, but also could be the idea or the concept that they want you to actually be paying attention to. And Akasha does mean the soul, which is why the Akashic records relate to soul contracts, soul energy. So, but that's why I was referring to, you know, like cutting those cords or energetic cords, but also those contracts with the family lineage. That's the message that was coming through that will help to shift that dynamic for you. That's the work that needs to be done to lighten you up. Because this is something that's been kind of long-standing. Like, you're in a bit of a loop with that. So if you want to be able to break free, that's the way to do that. All right, so anyone else? I'll stay on for a few more minutes. Awesome. I'm glad it was helpful. All right, it was helpful. Any other questions? Anybody else need guidance on something going on in their life, something that they're working on, something that they're trying to heal? I like that this is a thing, YouTube Live. So yeah, I think I like this. I'm gonna thanks for your guidance around community. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Community is definitely important. I would love some clarity and/or guidance in my career. I feel really stagnant, but I don't know exactly what I should do next. Tamika, what is your sun sign? Leo. Okay. Do you happen to know your rising sign as well? If you don't, it's fine. So Tamika. Oh, you're a Sag rising. Okay. Oh, you were the one that I was connecting with on IG. So do you know if the bulk of Sagittarius is in your 12th house or the first house? Okay. So Tamika, guidance for her with career. Let me actually go back to stagnant. I don't know what I should do next. Okay. Moa, I will come back to you. I just saw your comment. Give me your, because I don't know if people's like handles are actually their names, so give me your first name as well as your sun sign in the comments, and I'll come back to it. So it's 22 degrees 16 minutes, Tamika, for your Sagittarius rising. So that means that the bulk of Sag would be your 12th house. Okay, yeah. So this is going to be more of a spiritual time for you over this year. Okay. Spirit is being real quiet about you. Hold on. Tamika and guidance for career. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely something about creativity needing to be the thing and being more of a leader in what you do. What's your moon sign, by the way, Tamika? Because you just need to be taking charge. You're just bored, is really what it comes down to, what I'm saying. You're really bored. Oh, Aries moon. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, it's whatever it is you're doing, like it's a little too serious. Like you need something that allows you to be more childlike, or if the job itself can't do that, you need to be cultivating that in your own personal life. Our jobs aren't really, any one area of life is not going to feed the multi-dimensional beingness that you are. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's great if you can get a lot of needs met at a job, but for most of us, and even for me, like this is my work, I don't get all of my needs met with this. Like I'm still a human being that has other needs, so I have to make sure I do that. So regardless of the context, you do need to be cultivating that. It is creative, it is fiery, but Aries is the youngest energy. And it's one that does need to be more engaged with life. So if you've been doing the hermit thing as well too, that has to stop. You will get Yeah, I need to open up to my creative side in this full moon energy last night. Yeah, you really do. You have to, because that's a lot of the message that I have here. I have 3 pages out. Okay, so it's a really useful energy, and your focus has very much just been on doing the practical things, which is important, right? But now you've done that, and it's time for you to have fun and to be celebrating and to get back to that childlike nature and to not always be doing things that are always so serious and so practical. You're in a good place financially. This is not a situation where I think you need to like move on from the career that you're in. I think there just needs to be an infusion of creativity either at the job or just in your life in general. Um, yeah, and that's what's actually going to give you your life. That's what give you your vitality and liveliness back, and that will help fulfill your heart. It's just being cognizant about that inner child nature. It's really all that's needed, but you have to take charge for it. It's not something that's just going to happen. Yeah, because you're good. You're solid. You're strong within yourself. Like you're taking care of things that need to be taken care of, but it's just too much of the adult and not enough of the child and the teenager who gets to have fun. And this I think is just more of a minor shift. It's not a big thing. Travel might also be a thing for you too. So if you need to just have like a getaway weekend with the girls or by yourself, or maybe do like a ceramics workshop for a weekend somewhere, but incorporate and schedule play in. Yeah, awesome, good. I'm glad that resonates. Okay, so Moa Koa, can you give me your first name and your sun sign, please? And then you're welcome. You're so welcome. Kellen, okay. And your sun sign. And then also let me know what your objective is. Are you suing your caretakers? Is this a legal process that you're about to enter into, or what? What's sun sign? You don't know. When's your actual birthday? Just month and day. I don't need year. So December 20th, so you're Sag. Hey, Jazz, welcome. Yes, definitely been moving, craving more creativity. Yes, yes, yes. What's your sun sign again, Jazz? I forgot. But Kellen, what's this process? Are you actually taking legal action against the caretakers, or what? What's going on? I want to write down my story and share this with them. For what purpose? Hey, girl, hey. I think I'm gonna start doing the YouTube lives now because the videos will save. I mean, I'll see how long it takes for this to like save on the channel. I don't know if there's like an upload process, but if this is the look now, I might be coming back to YouTube. Oh, your son's in Libra. Okay. But Kellen, what is the objective with sharing the story with them? I wish I could like see everyone that's on here. I've been looking while people like type comments. I'm gonna start playing with buttons, so hopefully this doesn't go off. Oh, that's filter. Okay. You want to share the story with them and you want to soothe them. You don't need to share the story with them to sue. You can just sue. So why are you wanting to write the story down and share it with them? I don't understand. There's a fear, but don't know why. But you're not actually answering my question. Why do you want to share the story with them? If you want to sue, that's its own thing. Why do you feel the need to write a story down about what you experienced and share it with them? To give them a change? Do you mean to give them a chance? And if you mean to give them a chance, the last change? The last change for what? So let her speak for herself. But it's like looking for justice. You don't have to apologize. It's just when folks are speaking of their experience, it's important to give them the space to speak of their experience without jumping in to save. Sacred space is really important, and I'm very big about that, very big about boundaries. So, yes, let people have their experience. Oh, I relate too. I'm a Cancer, so I sit in that space. So, Kellen, you're still not answering the question. Why are you wanting to write down your story to share with them as a last chance for them to change if you've already made the decision to sue with your brother? This isn't a judgment on whether or not you should do anything. I'm just looking for clarification for the why behind that action in addition to the suing. Because the suing is the path to go down for justice being served, right? That has a really specific objective. But sharing the story with them to give them a last chance, that's the part I'm not understanding. A last chance for what? Have you given them, or has there been a discussion about ways that they could rectify things, interpersonally, as opposed to going through a legal path? Okay, your question's already been answered. I can sue without their... I don't know what the rest of the comment is. I'm assuming you're still typing. But yes, of course you can sue. Without their approval. Yeah. That's why I was confused. I don't understand what the story thing is. If you've gotten to a point where you're making a choice to take legal action for justice through the courts, there's literally no relevance for writing a story to share with them. Now, writing your story as a process for healing and also to share with the world so that others who have had similar experiences can receive healing empathically, like, that's a beautiful thing. That's a completely different objective, right? But the connection with that needing with, like you said, your approval is a thing, a different thing. Validation because I've been preparing for this for so many years. Yeah. So, this taking legal action against anyone is, it's very serious. It's its own war. Yeah, of course. It's its own war, and I do truly hope that you and your brother both set up your own team. And that's, again, circling back to the card early, the Three of Pentacles of getting your a new network together. But that's going to be really important for the two of you, is to make sure that you have the support that you need during this process, because as you are testifying and having to relive and to speak on experiences that you've had in the past with them and the abuse and all of those things, it's a re-traumatizing, but it's also a fight as well too. And having places where you can offload safely and be supported is really, really, really going to be important. So I would definitely highly recommend that the both of you get multiple people to cover multiple areas of life. So, someone who's going to help you stay on top of your nutrition and your physical health, someone that's going to be, a good counselor, therapist, someone that can work with you, energy healing, like, whatever it is that you would have access to, resources, etc. That would be the way to go, because it's going to be a long fight. When we get into law stuff, things don't show up and get resolved quickly. It will take time. So this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. But if you stay in integrity and you keep care for self in that process, you'll be able to come out on the other side with minimal collateral damage, so to speak. Okay. Yeah, of course, it brings up a lot of blocked emotions. Thank you so much. I was looking for such a place like this, safe enough to share. Yeah, you're welcome. It's a lot. I mean, unfortunately, I do have a number of clients who come to me of experiencing abuse, whether in their childhood or in adulthood, and taking legal action. And it's a lot. It really is a lot. So, you really need to understand that this is a war that you're going in, and you need to not go in with it's me versus them. It's a we, you and your team, and you're fighting for justice. But yeah. So all the best to you. All the best to you with that. Let me get closing guidance for you in spirit with that. Yep. 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands. So these are both cards of battle. So this is an internal battle, and this is having to also stay above the fray, maintain the higher ground. Maintain the higher ground. And shop around for your legal counsel as well too. Don't just go with whoever the first person is that you connect with. I would interview like 2 or 3 folks. And just get clear about what, the objectives are with them. All right. like whoever your lawyer is going to be, just make sure it's somebody that, you know, feels good. Like, don't just be like, oh, I just found a lawyer, and then like actually like look for multiple ones and interview multiple people and see who feels the like the best fit kind of thing. Um, like always get second and third opinions for who you want to be in counsel, because you're going to be with this person through the whole duration, and you want to be able to feel like you're being supported is what I'm meaning about that. I feel like, did I miss? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Any last questions from anyone else? And then I'm going to bounce, because I need to get some shopping done for the film, which I'm so excited about. Yay! This is gonna be a blast. This is gonna be a blast. How can you watch this again? Well, this was my first time doing a live on YouTube, so I'm assuming when I end, and I don't know how it actually ends. I guess I just press the X when I'm done. But I'm assuming once I press the X, like there'll be an option to save the recording. So this is just the test, because I normally do these lives on Instagram, but with Instagram they only stay up for 24 hours, and then Facebook I'm not able to actually do landscape on my phone. It's only like vertical, and I don't like that. But I was like playing with YouTube the other day, and I was like, oh, it actually does landscape here, so I actually get the wide screen. Because I would like to be able to do longer videos, and potentially also like do my monthly forecasts through the live stream. So hopefully I'll figure that out. I may have to do like a lot of testing just to get it down, but I think I'm gonna actually make that shift onto YouTube now, so I have the videos here. And I can also do longer forecasts, monthly forecasts. All right. I'm not tired. Okay. Any last questions from anyone? Has anyone actually done a YouTube live that they would just be able to answer that question for me? Like my Virgo moon is like, I don't want to mess this up. I'll figure it out though. Like I'll just test and practice. Like it's okay to not have all the answers right away. That's the perfectionist in me. That's that Virgo moon. All right. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ace of Swords. New mind, new mentality, new mindset. Also cutting cords and being clear in your vision for the future. Be singularly focused on what you want. Yes, 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 yes. I like that. All right, guys, I'm going to run. This has been lovely. Oh, this has been great being on YouTube as opposed to Instagram. Awesome. Thank you for that feedback. I will, assuming the whole saving of the video works without a hitch, I'll definitely go back and look and to see how it works out. And then if it does go well, then I'll be able to like figure out how to position the phone so you guys can actually see the spreads that I do, and see the cards. Because I want to show, but it's like, I don't know how people like get these setups. Like they must have little studios in their apartment. I'm just like, I don't understand how this works sometimes for y'all. But yeah, no, it's good. So, all right, y'all. I love you so much. And yeah, fingers crossed that this works without any hitches. Yay, trying out things during a Mercury retrograde. I know better. I know. And yeah, if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, sign up for that on my website, innersunalchemy.com. So it's the same name as the channel. Uh, Newsletter will probably actually go out on Friday instead of Saturday because I'll be filming. What else? Yes, if you're interested in the Lightworker Academy, please go ahead and apply. I'm accepting applications through January 2nd, because class starts January 5th, the date of the oh, Jazz, don't worry about it. The day of the new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn, creating new structures, new establishment, right? What else is going on? Oh, Monday, my interview on the Beyond the Ordinary show is going to be replaying. So if you haven't listened to it, if you go to beyondtheordinaryshow.com and sign up for, basically you just sign up for their list or whatever, and they send out the interviews. I think it's Monday through Thursday the interviews come out. I am replaying on Monday. So I highly recommend. I had a great time. It was an hour and a half and it just like flew. I actually re-listened to it this week and I was just like, oh my God, I dropped so much information, but it went by so fast. We only were able to take like 2 calls because me and the hosts were just like, just having a field day. But I really was like dropping a lot of knowledge. So I highly recommend going to listen to that. I created an exclusive package for the listeners who purchased it. So if you're interested in that, definitely do so. It includes a 45-minute archangel healing meditation. It includes my 5-part video series for learning astrology. And then it also includes the recording of it's almost a 2.5-hour recording of an oracle event. So I actually did it live with the initial participants who got the package on November 11th, because that was the 11/11 gateway, but that was recorded. So you would be able to go back and watch that as well. And in that one, I actually do a group Akashic record sealing, and specifically facilitate some cord cutting through the solar plexus. So it was a really powerful and beautiful gathering. So that will be replaying. The package is up there for you to see. I also, for those of you who are new to me, I was also just featured on the cover of Spiritual Biz Magazine. So if you go to spiritualbizmagazine.com, you can check out my interview there. So I was really excited about that. That was huge. And I think that's been enough. It's been a lot the last couple of weeks. It's been amazing, but it's been a lot. So yeah, but now it's just film and Lightworker Academy. So for the time being, unless Spirit gives me another assignment to do. All right, guys, let me go back and scroll through these comments because I know I missed some stuff. Thank you so much. It's been great. And your energy is wonderful. Oh, thank you. I love how real you are, genuine. Thank you. Jeanette, you're amazing. Peace and blessings to you all, beautiful souls. Oh, thank you, Natalie. You are amazing too. I love seeing your IG stories with the fam. Like, that's a lot of folks, so it's awesome. Yes, check that out. Check out the website. Check out all of my services. For those of you who are new to me, I do a lot. I do tarot, I do astrology, and I do energy healing as well as spiritual life coaching. That's another thing I'm going to be talking a little bit more about is my coaching services and 90-day programs and mini incubators, so to speak. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up. But yeah, this next year is very much going to be about maintaining my groundedness in the midst of the massive expansion and just being focused, because there's a lot that is available, but I don't need to actually be involved in as much. So you may find this coming year that I'm much more precise and specific. Not that I feel like I've been all over the place, but Yeah, it'll be more like longer term, overarching, and bigger scale stuff that I'm doing. So, love to you. I'm gonna go now. All right. Let's see. There's a thing that says share. I wonder if that means like share to another platform or share to YouTube. I'm going to press that button. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. So that's actually sharing to another media platform. So I'll just copy link. Oh, that's your family. That's awesome. I love it. That message was sent at 11:22. Okay, I'm going to press the X. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.